As of late Thursday, candidates have been able to use the Cxc web portal to access their results for the 2023 Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, and Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, CCSLC, examinations. However, the Ministry of Education has informed our news desk that it is not in a position to release any official report, as they have not yet processed what Cxc has made available to them. The ministry is also awaiting other information from Cxc before officials can comment publicly on the exam results. Dr. Nicole Manning, director of Cxc, during her presentation of the preliminary results, noted a significant increase in the number of candidate entries this year compared to last year, as well as the number of subject entries.
You're seeing where we have moved from 99,000 to over 101,000 for our subject entries, which is, of course, an important and significant move. Likewise, importantly for us, CSEC is where we would have seen that 106. I'm looking for the pointer. It's not working from, yes, it is. That 106,000, if you saw it, moving from the 103,000 mark for candidate entries last year, that is what gave us the hint of coming out of COVID. And so we are seeing a 10,000, over 10,000 actually, yeah, a little less than 10,000 increase on the candidate entry, as well as a more significant increase on the subject entry. So we saw an increase in CAPE to 14,044, coming from 5,449 subject entries in 2022, and likewise an increase in CSEC from 78,801 to 87,164.
The Cxc director highlighted the performance of the candidates in the different subject areas.
Regional results, let me begin. You'll see that we are at the highest over the last 3 years. We're at 92.15% of candidates receiving acceptable grades from 2021 to 2023. And in Caribbean studies, we are seeing an increase to 97%. Of course, again, another increase, the largest amount over the last 3 years in terms of candidates receiving acceptable grades. Likewise, in terms of the percentage of grade ones, you're seeing an 18% coming from 14 and 11 in the 2 previous years. French, we saw a 95% overall achievement for candidates sitting the French CAPE Unit 1, an increase of 17 to 19% on the grades 1. For French Unit CAPE Unit 2, we're seeing an overall performance of 99%, an all-time high from the last 3 years. Straight Unit 1, we saw a 90% increase, greatest increase over the last 3 years. And likewise, for Unit 2, we saw a 87% acceptable rate. Not as good as the Unit 1, but still very good work, I would say, by the candidates. Information technology. Information technology, 94%, an increase by 3% over the previous year. And information technology, Unit 2, stable at 96%, I think. Both Unit 1 and 2, we saw in the 90s, 96% for Unit 1, and 91% for the Unit 2.
Dr. Manning noted a significant level of absenteeism among candidates scheduled to sit exams.
Unfortunately, as we look at the candidate absenteeism, we look at it with a little disappointment. Because as we see where we are seeing a reduction, there's still a need for concern as educators where candidates, as much as for Cape, 9,974 candidates absent from exams. These are candidates who would have been registered and for examinations and would not have turned up.
Christina John, GBN News.